Hi everyone, this is Shane. Just thought I'd just do a quick video following up from the Collaborate session as a recording, and I'll try and upload this so it's just easy for you to access. But there is a revised Assessment 3 brief, and there's just been a few minor tweaks really in the context of things. What you're really being asked to do is do a marketing plan. Because it's a marketing plan, the emphasis is on something new. And so the pitch, there's two sort of ways you can look at it. The pitch could be you guys as a group of consultants pitching your marketing idea for a new business, and essentially the bank in the scenario there is viewing that whether or not that would be worth investing in a completely new kind of, well, not completely new. Some of those ideas that I shared on the assessment forum from Kickstarter and also Shark Tank, are existing sort of brands and existing ideas, but they are new. And really the difference here is is really about the emphasis in the marketing plan. The newer the product or service idea is, or if it's a new business, then a lot more attention can be placed on the market research in terms of opportunities and threats, and guiding your development of the marketing mix and the brand and the positioning and so on, and that would be the focus. So rather than looking at a huge brand where you might spend more time on the internal strengths and weaknesses of that brand, you may emphasize that less with a brand new business. So I wanted to make that point. So that's the pitch. So you're either pitching a brand new or a new product or service idea to an investment bank, or you may be pitching your new idea for an existing company, whether whoever that may be, and the idea is that you'd be presenting this pitch via a video format, kind of like how I'm doing it now, but you might want to embellish it as if this company's now going to invest some money into your new vision, or this new kind of, I guess we could call it, if we're using marketing strategy terms, a new strategic business unit, even like someone like Virgin Airlines, for example, coming out with going into the area of sunglass design, for example. So that's the two kinds of ways of looking at the pitch. And as I said, you'll see there's just been a little bit of a tweak to the, and I've just noticed there that there is, I'll have to update there. The plans, it's divided into 4 distinct phases, which is what it was before, but I just wanted to use different wording that might line up more with what you've been familiar with in the past. So the first phase, I call it the research phase. It's really, when it boils down to it, it's a scan of the environment of the trends using a pestle style analysis to inform or guide the development of opportunities and threats. You may also want to do some industry-specific research and basically structure that in some sort of order. As I said, it will get summarized in the SWOT, and it's always a good idea to have references. You can even have referenced bullet points in the SWOT, or you can reference earlier in the research section. So it's important that you've done that phase. That's something I'm looking forward to see what sort of effort's gone into analysing the actual industry and the trends in that industry. Then I'm obviously providing some SMART objectives, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic and timely. So it shows the focus of the plan. These are summarised in bullet points, and then the development of the target market positioning and branding. It's sometimes known as segmentation, targeting, and branding. But yeah, here obviously we're identifying the target market profile. We're going to elaborate on that. We're going to explore the demographics, geographics, psychographics, and behavioural aspects of the brand. And then the positioning strategy. So one of the good outputs of developing positioning would be to actually do a positioning statement and apply some of the relevant concepts from that week or from your own research online, a positioning statement that summarises, I guess, what makes this product or service idea different, where its a point of difference is and its appeal in the marketplace. And usually, yeah, that can be summarized. Companies use that on a website or one of the opening paragraphs of their product or service. Often they have some sort of positioning statement. And then utilizing some of the information, I provided an additional reading on branding from the Pride textbook. Here, there's one of these ebooks online, but they have quite a detailed chapter on branding. So really what you're wanting to do is bring in the concepts, the theoretic concepts that you've been learning so far over the last few years, and then executing a marketing plan and justifying the marketing plan. And as I said, introducing these terms is important. In-text referencing those terms are important, particularly because it's an academic style marketing plan. And then effectively designing a marketing mix. You know, I don't have a preference for the 4 Ps or the 7 Ps model. That being said, if it was more of a service style idea, the 7 Ps model is designed for a service-based business, but I tend to more than often integrate some of those 7 Ps into a 4 Ps marketing mix. And so here, as I mentioned in the Collaborate session, you know, you're drawing on any resources to come up with those 4 Ps. We've been sort of covering different kind of aspects in the content of marketing strategy, but again, you can utilize some of your marketing principle textbooks to explore, you know, your product ideas, your packaging ideas, try and justify those, explore your promotional ideas, perhaps some of the digital marketing. I've included a textbook up there of a really good digital marketing book, and pricing and distributing. So obviously the devil's going to be in the detail in the marketing plan. However, in your pitch, as I made mention, this could be a task for someone most suited in the group or a couple of members to really nut out how they want to deliver this pitch, but it needs to be professional. And yeah, and you know, it's kind of like as if you were emailing a link to your director of your company saying, look, we've got an idea here, we want to pitch it to you. So it's actually what happens. It simulates the current work practice at the moment. So it's kind of cool in that way. So I've given a bunch of video making kind of tools or ways that you can construct the presentation. And then the last sections are for marketing metrics. So that is an overview or a wrap. The report structure has been modified just to follow that process. So hopefully that's all really clear for you. As I said, I haven't had a lot of contact with groups and communication from people. So yeah, I'm going to assume you guys are on track unless I hear from you. So all the best. I'll make this short, and any further questions, let me know.